Hi, welcome to this 3-part guided meditation, and thank you for loving yourself to sit down enough and do this. Meditation can be many different things and can appear in many different forms, but essentially it takes a look at our inner nature, gives us the ability to slow our minds down, to inquire into the nature of reality, to detach from our incessant thinking process, and at its root, to find out who we are is pure awareness. But this meditation practice can take place with guided meditations. It can take place silently. It can take place in many different ways. It can take place with chanting and more. So here we're going to offer ourselves a little chance today to get in touch with who we really are. So please sit quietly and comfortably with your back, neck, and head in a straight line. This helps the energy move throughout the body, and focus on your breath. Focus on the breath going in and going out through your nose. Focus on the breath and be with what is. The breath blurs the lines between action and non-action, because when you're aware of your breath, it feels as if you control it. But when you're not, you notice it goes on anyway. So as you focus on your breath, give up your incessant attachment to being the doer, to thinking you're the one that makes everything happen. Because when you really take a look at it, your conscious self doesn't even make the heart beat. Your conscious self doesn't even make the breath move all the time. And so you do this on a deeper level, and this deeper intuitive level that does this without thinking, this super conscious level. You can also take that level into your everyday awareness, and let your everyday actions come from that place, rather than a place of incessant analytical examination. So focus either on the breath rising and falling in your stomach. You can say rising as the abdomen goes up and falling as it goes down, or going in and out at the tip of your nose. You can say in as the in breath goes past the tip of your nose, and out as it goes out. Silently repeat the words in, out, or rising, falling. This is a very simple method of Buddhist meditation called Anapana. Breathe calmly and breathe gently, letting things be as they are. Let all your thoughts, fears, and worries do their thing. Don't get mad at them or try to push them away. Just accept and embrace them. Let them run their course. Look at them with a bit of a cosmic humor for how they always try to distract you, how they try to bring you down, how seductive they are. And then just go back to following your breath. Just be here now. You don't have to do a thing. As you sit, feel all of your feelings. Feel your unworthiness to be happy, your unworthiness to be at peace. Just let it be what it is, and in this way, it loses its power over you. when we juice up our character defects and neurosis with intention, when we try to control them, when we feel self-pity about them, we only reinforce and make them stronger. So surrender them. See what they're here to teach you, and just let them be what they are. They're not that interesting. And remember, rising, falling, or in, out, for 2 more minutes in silence before we transition to the next phase. Rising, falling, in, out, loving yourself, being with what is. Remember your internal object of meditation. Remember that sitting quietly for the first time may not seem to produce immediate results. And that's okay. Sometimes it's even more difficult in the beginning because our minds aren't used to sitting quietly. So a lot of stuff comes up, and it will beckon you to just get up, to move, to give up the meditation. That's okay. You just did a time-tested Buddhist meditation that's used in temples and ashrams and retreats all over the world and has been for thousands of years since the time of the Buddha. It's that simple. You can do that anytime. And it develops one-pointedness of mind, helping you see through illusion and delusion and helping you to cut the bonds of attachment. So that's a very simple meditation, and you can increase the time in which you do it each day. Now, as we transition to the next phase of the meditation, I want you to gently and lovingly move your awareness up into your heart space. As you move into your heart, think of the holiest being you've ever met, heard speak, or read about. Someone like Eckhart Tolle, or the Dalai Lama, or Jesus Christ. Or maybe a family member or a friend who reminds you about God, about love. Picture them in your deepest heart as your true self, as who you really are, and hold this image in your heart. They remind you of what you really are. Now quietly repeat the internal mantra of Ram Dass. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. So focus on your heart space, on your heart chakra, and say, I am loving awareness. Because loving awareness is who you really are. It's not even a who, it's a what. It's what you really are. And it's not just the physical heart, but it's the Hridayam, the spiritual heart. What in Hinduism is called the Atman, the soul within all beings. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Remember, God is not separate from your innermost self. As you do this, embrace all things in the universe, all ideas as well, both good and bad. They're all a part of God. How could they be anything else? Remember Christ or Buddha in your heart, their loving awareness, and so are you. Continue this I am loving awareness mantra, repeating it internally in your heart for the next 2 minutes before we transition to the third and final part of the meditation. As you do this I am loving awareness mantra, experience love for yourself and love for all beings, whether human, plant, or animal, whether living or deceased, whether rock, mineral, whether in the ocean or in the sky. You're part of them all. You are them all. We starve ourselves on the daily by not living this love that is really within our hearts, by not allowing ourselves to be who we really are. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. You can do this meditation anytime alone and use that mantra, or you can follow the Ram Dass Loving Awareness guided meditation on YouTube that I'll put a link for in the bio. Now for the last 3 minutes, either with eyes open or closed like the Zen Buddhists do, we're going to sit there with no deliberate focus on anything. Just be here now. Not even a focus on your breath. Just be here now with whatever arises. Aches, pains, racing thoughts, and everything. You are them. You are what is. Now, this may be excruciatingly painful, as the mind wants to move or to grasp onto something or to have a purpose, because this is what keeps the ego alive. But it's okay. This pain in the moment is what will eventually lead you to freedom. Here you can see how restless the mind really is, and in that you can find great wisdom. Now, when you ask yourself how to meditate, you have 3 time-tested techniques that you can choose from. Okay, we will finish by saying namaste. Namaste is a Sanskrit word that comes out of India. It means my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides, and that's literal. We can bow together to the God within. Namaste. Thank you for joining me on this guided meditation. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me through the contact information in the bio below on YouTube. Thank you.